Hello everyone, my name is Nicole and welcome to my channel. So the last video that I posted a while ago. It was before Endgame came out, and it was a parody song to the song of Billionaire by Bruno Mars. And so I never got around to posting the music video for that, but it's all filmed. I just know I haven't had time to sit down and edit it because it's a long process trying to get all the footage and all this, the voice, the audio to, sync and look nice. But, and I know that's Avengers themed. It's called I Want to Be an Avenger. But this is my first Avenger theory video that I'm going to be posting, and so wish me luck. So the thing I'm going to talk about today is my own little take on the time traveling matter. Even though it's been confirmed by the Russo brothers, I still have a little bit of, I don't have a little bit of speculation because it's confirmed by the writers. Not the writers, the directors. But it's still nice to just kind of think of different theories to make more sense of what's happening in the MCU timeline. So with that being said, let's get started with today's video. I'm just going to say this now. If you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, I will have spoilers, I guess. If you haven't seen it yet, you've probably already had it spoiled for you. And if you haven't seen it yet, you're probably not a Marvel fan, or you've been super busy. Just spoilers. That's all I'm going to say. So here is my take on the time travel situation in the MCU Avengers Endgame. And I know a bunch of people are going to be like, oh, but they confirmed it. I know, I already said that. They confirmed it. This is just what I think when I first watched it. This is what I thought happened. So instead of going to the same timeline back in time and kind of, I believe the Super Carlin brothers described it as they took this time and instead of them jumping back in time, they kind of brought time to them. I don't think so. What I think happened is, so there's this timeline, and they're right here. This is where the snap happened. And we're introduced to the multiverse in Far From Home, in the trailer. And so there's this timeline, and then there's a bunch of other timelines alongside it, which is different universes, different timelines. And so what I think that happened, we're following one timeline, and they want to get this one timeline back into place. So what do? They go, and they're like, oh, we're going to time travel back to this point. But instead of time traveling back to this point, they time travel back to this point on a different timeline, on a different universe. And so I kind of thought up this theory because there were a lot of people on Facebook, and I'm on Facebook a lot. There were a lot of people on Facebook who were like, oh, but they changed everything. What happened to Loki? He's not supposed to be in Ragnarok now because he left. Different things like, oh, now Agent Carter, she's with Steve. But that's not what I think happened. If you start on this timeline, and this is the timeline that we're watching in the MCU, and the snap happens here, and then they go back in time here, but they go to a different timeline, then everything throughout this timeline is still the same. Nothing has changed. They didn't go back in time. They jumped to a different universe before the snap happened. And it makes sense that, because we don't see any other universe. We might in the future of the MCU, but it makes sense that because nothing from their timeline gets changed, they have gone back and jumped to a different timeline, a different universe. And that's pretty much my take on what happened in Endgame. I know this is a short video, but I just wanted to share my thoughts with YouTube. And yeah, that's it. Endgame broke my heart. I'm sure it did many of yours too. That's all I have for today. And I hope you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed sitting down and making it. Have a nice day. Bye.